morning, my crafty friends, or good afternoon, or good evening, whenever you may be watching this. This is Teresa from Fresh and Renewed with Teresa. I have had the most technical difficulties getting this video up. This is the second time I have filmed it. So, anyhow, I just am coming to you today. This is day 2 and day 3 of my Valentine card series, and I have used the Valentine box from Not Too Shabby. I have used most of the products. There was a couple things that I did not use that you might see later in the series. Excuse me. And I was going to do a process video. That wasn't working out. It was like I had just lots of difficulty getting this video done. Not really doing the cards, but getting this video done. So anyhow, I want to share with you what I used, and then all of the product links will be in the description box down below where you can get them from the Not Too Shabby shop. So this is a stamp set called Sprinkled with Love. And this was designed by Jamie. And you have a cupcake, some cookies, and another sandwich cookie. Happy birthday, you bake me happy, sprinkled with love, to my sweet friend, hi. And then I love cookies and cupcakes, but nothing's sweeter than you. Then this stamp set was designed by Luciana, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Lowry, and it's called Bouquet of Happiness, and you have a large bouquet of roses, and then 2 smallers, some little splatter, a little splatter stamp, and I miss you, that's all. Happy Valentine's Day, you were so loved. When I count my blessings, I count you twice. And then love you bunches. So then I used this paper pad, and I'm going to show you the paper pads and then come back to you and tell you something about them. Frosted and Tufted, and I'm only going to show them to you from the cover page. I just don't want to make this video too long to show you each sheet. So anyhow, you have your Frosted and Tufted. That's where the name came from. And so you have this on the front side, and then you either have solids, polka dots, little tiny hearts, or just a plain tufted on the back side to go with this. This paper pad was designed with 24 double-sided sheets and 2 of each design. Then the second paper pad is My Sweet Valentine, and it was designed with 24 double-sided sheets and 4 of each design. And let me tell you why it's 4 of each design. I, Teresa, former owner of Scrapping for Less and former Flavor of the Month kit designer, Flavor of the Month card kit. If you are one of my previous customers, I am now designing paper pads for Jamie. So this was the design and how I did our paper pads for the card kit. Mainly because it worked out perfectly for separating. Everybody got the same 6 sheets of paper. So, you have 4 of each one of these sheets, front side and the back side. So, My Sweet Valentine, and then Frosted and Tufted I designed. So I am designing paper pads for Jamie for her releases now. I know a lot of you said you were very upset that you wouldn't be getting my paper anymore. And the card kits. Well, I can't provide the card kits anymore, but I can provide the papers on Jamie's release schedule. So if you'll watch, support Jamie, support another, small. Scrapping for Less was a small company. Not Too Shabby is a small company. Support her. You can get my paper pads, and you can get wonderful products from Jamie's shop. So let me put these out of the way so they're not on the table. Let me share my cards. And I used all Mojo sketches, Mojo Monday sketches for this. I hadn't used several of them yet. I have used some of these, but I hadn't used several of them yet. So I pulled them out and decided to do these. I did alter some of them, not all of them, but I did alter some of them. This is Mojo 547, and I kind of, you'll see how I altered them. I used some cookies, used some sprinkles. The sprinkles can come in the Valentine box. So all of the products come together in the Valentine box. And I do believe that the frosted and tufted paper pad is sold out. And the only way you can get it is to purchase a box, which are in very limited supply still left. So, and I said to my sweet friend on this one, Mojo Monday 548. And I used some brown ink to say, "You Bake Me Happy." Now I will be putting some Nuvo drops on here. I didn't have anywhere to spread these out for them to dry before I filmed. I'm still in the midst of reorganizing and redesigning my scrapbook room. If you know the story, I affectionately call it my scrapbook room because I scrapbooked for so long. So anyhow, I am still in the midst of redesigning it. Hopefully I will be done by the mid-February. I was hoping to be done by the end of January, but today's the end of January, so that's not going to happen. So I followed that sketch. Then this is, I'm sorry. This is Mojo Sketch 546. And I followed that sketch pretty closely. I used the cookies again, sprinkled with love. Made these kind of your traditional chocolate chip cookies. Added some sequins over here. And I did finish off the insides of all of them. Mojo Monday 545. I have used this sketch before. And I have the two circles and this. Use the heart-shaped cookie again. And I need some help on this one. I'm hoping you can help me. I stamped and embossed the "You Bake Me Happy" sentiment right here. And I used this very old Recollections embossing powder and the color Ruby. And, I expected it to be a little darker. But what I did, and it's very old. I've had it in my stash. I got it on clearance. I've had it forever. What I didn't expect was for this to be so mottled and have white specks in it. So if you can comment down below, is it because if you happen to know, is it because it's too old? Is it because that's the way it's supposed to be? I don't know. So I don't really like how that looks. So I may just toss that jar of embossing powder because I'm not so sure I like that. Then this is one of the newer sketches that I had not used, and it is Mojo Sketch of 549. And we have, I used the Bouquet of Roses, or, I forgot what it was called. The flower stamp. And colored this up with my Copics. And now I didn't follow the sketch for the sentiment part. But because I had these, if you'll remember, these were in a previous video. These were the LDRS sentiment stackers sentiments, and I'll link those down below again. And I had some left over, and I needed when I was putting the sentiments on these, I needed a birthday card that's pretty close to Valentine's Day. I think it's a couple days after. So this is for someone that in my family that has a birthday. Then this is Mojo Sketch 550, and I hadn't used this sketch before. And I didn't think that this paper needed those two embellishments, those two star embellishments. I felt like the paper itself was the embellishment. So I did use the other elements and used one of the ephemera pieces from the pack, from the box. The box comes with some ephemera, some stickers, the 2 paper pads, the 3 stamps, and it's a fabulous price, $60 for the box. You get 3 4x6 stamps, 2 paper pads, a package of ephemera, a package of die cut stick, 2 packages of die cut stickers, and some sequins, I think, is in the little thank you package. So anyhow, I was really, really pleased, and I added some stickers and a die cut ephemera inside that one. I really like this one, Mojo Sketch 551. I hadn't used this one either. I rarely use ovals on my cards, but I have this beautiful oval die. It's Gina K Designs oval layering dies. So I used this was one of the die cuts, and this was one of the leftover sentiments that I had. Mojo Sketch 542. And I rotated this sketch to go this way and turned this cupcake into a mint chocolate chip frosted cupcake. And kind of wanted this to be a white cupcake, kind of a vanilla, but more, I'm thinking it's a white cake. And then I paper pieced the cupcake liner and used the sentiment high, and then used some of this. I cut this out to use the other part, and then didn't end up using either part, so I used it as the inside for my card. Mojo Sketch 543. I have used this sketch before, so I really do like that sketch. Again, I used another cupcake. This time I colored it up pink and green, kind of to go with this paper. This was another one of those sentiment strips. It doesn't, I don't know. I think it goes, just encouraging someone. I will add some Nuvo drops to here for my sprinkles, and just use some of that glitter paper. on the inside, faux glitter paper. And then this sketch, I kind of fudged a little bit. You'll see why I giggled in a second. I did not use these two pieces. So I just used the back piece, the strip, and the circle. I chuckled because it's got chocolate fudge on it. And dark chocolate chip cookies. Yum. Dark chocolate is my favorite, which is why I put it there. So I added a bow from the sticker pack, or I think that's an ephemera piece. Added some of the sequins, said sprinkled with love as my sentiment, and just added a strip in there. And I have 2 bonus cards. So that's 10 cards with and I'll show them all to you again in a second. And I have 2 bonus cards. My friend Stacy, who I FaceTime with all the time to make cards, had this idea when we were going through this paper pack to make a heart-shaped card. So I thought, oh, that's wonderful. And so I asked her permission to go ahead and do it and share it on a video. She doesn't make videos. So I found my largest heart die and used this frosted paper to make this. And I just felt like it did not need any sentiments. It didn't need sequins. It didn't need anything, or didn't need any images. And I just die cut out a couple of sentiments to go on them. Actually, I didn't die cut them just to go on these cards. These 2 sentiments on these 2 cards were just sitting on my desk. How perfect. So, and then they just fold up like this. And those will be 2 little bonus cards. Hello and hugs. And this one I didn't quite get on there right to where it folds up right, but I think it's okay. So I have my 2 bonus cards, and then I'll slowly show you the other cards. I think these cards turned out beautiful. The products are great. The stamps were great. I just was really happy with all of them, except maybe this little embossed sentiment right here. So thank you so much for watching. As I said, all of the products will be listed in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.